So Last Son is the name of the Superman in Mazo, and he is after the Captain and Mary Marvel. It is so hard not to say Shazam. Bringing that up, is it now the Captain family or is it still the Shazam family like it should be? Let me know in the comments which one it is. My name is Dorian, this is SEM Comics. We are continuing our coverage of Absolute Power with Task Force 7, number 1. So the story starts off in a prison. I want to say it's Belle Reve, but it could be a new prison, considering they got a lot more prisoners to keep, but I like to think it's Belle Reve. And Amanda Waller is walking and talking with Last Son, and she says that she wants him to catch her the Shazam children. Right there. Not the Captain children, but the Shazam children. I'm using Shazam from now on. So as he's walking, we can see some of the inmates are Kid Flash and Detective Chimp. But then she gets to the cell of Parasite. So Mary Marvel and Shazam did get their powers drained, but they was able to get away. Amanda Waller wants Last Son to use Parasite to track them down, because I guess he can track them down whether they're using their power or not. Ask me how he can do it, but I guess he can do it. So of course Parasite doesn't want to do it, but she removes the wristband that I guess gives him enough power so that he doesn't have to drain other people. And then she hits him with the line, "Welcome back to the Suicide Squad." So Parasite does his job and takes Last Son to the Rock of Eternity. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Rock of Eternity is where the Wizard is pretty much headquarters at, even though I don't know if the Wizard's even a thing anymore, but it's also the headquarters of Shazam.
Captain.
Now, the Rock of Eternity is also the Chamber of Souvenirs, and that's ran by Mr. Dinosaur. Don't ask me, I just read the comic books. He hears something crash, and then he turns a corner and sees Mary and Billy trying to look through the souvenirs to see if they can find something to help him. So Billy grabs his magical sword, he winds up dropping it, breaking a whole bunch of other stuff, and then Mr. Dinosaur is standing right behind him, really pissed off. So of course he calls them by their full name, and then Mary starts to break down to him like, look, the reason why we're here is because we got most of our powers taken away. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going down on Earth, and we need to find something to help restore our powers. So at first it seems like he's not going to help him because, you know, anybody that wears a monocle is an asshole. Even you, Mr. Peanut. But then he goes, no, follow me. And then he goes to one of his filing cabinets and he pulls out a card, and he still tells them they have to fill out paperwork to get whatever magical item is going to help them. But they're too late to do paperwork because Last Son shows up. So Mr. Dinosaur pretty much tells them to run. Parasite is pretty much flipping out because he doesn't have his wristband to give him any power. He's like, look, I did what I needed to do. I led you to him. I give him a wristband back. Last Son's like, no, it's not happening. And he's like, no, hold on, time out. That wasn't part of the deal. And then Last Son deals with him. So that was enough of a distraction for Billy and Mary to trying to get away. And Mr. Dinosaur actually stands in the way of Last Son and pretty much asks him to kindly leave the facility, which, why would he do that? And then Last Son pretty much blasts the hell out of him. So Last Son is doing a scan to find them. He thinks he found them, but really he found, if you smell what the Rock is cooking. I had to get in at least once. Black Adam shows up and he goes, I am Black the Rock Adam. I promise that's the last one I'll do. And I am your maker, Shazam. So Last Son hits him with some freeze breath, which Black Adam just walks right through it. And he's like, I'm here to protect this place of power. And he hits him with some lightning. New Son walks through that, picks up a souvenir, which looks like a big toy robot, and throws it at Black Adam, who gets out the way. So Last Son sounds like a really, really cheesy superhero. And you know, Black Adam, he sounds cheesy as hell because he's like thousands of years old. And they keep going back and forth. Black Adam pretty much saying that he's just a vessel to hold the Superman family powers in. He's just a machine, nothing more, nothing less. And even though Last Son is really fast, so is Black Adam, as you can see. So now Lost Son looks confused, and then Black Adam gets a jump on him, starts hitting him with some rocks, and pretty much looks like he got the best of him. He starts hitting him with some lightning, and Black Adam starts feeling himself, which was a mistake, because then he got too close. Last Son grabs him, starts draining his powers, and it's pretty much all over from there. So Mary and Billy are pretty much damn near out the door when Mary's like, hold on, time out, we gotta stop, he's killing Black Adam. And Billy's like, okay, Black Adam only came here to protect the Rock of Eternity, not us, so don't forget, he is our enemy, so if he dies, Win-win. So Mary's like, you know what, you need to quit joking around. We need to do something. And Billy's like, damn it. Fine. He goes, hey, ugly. And before he can do anything else, Last Son is on him and choking him out. So Mary takes off her earrings and says, I'm gonna miss my powers. And she kicks the hell out of this one cabinet, which starts a domino effect, which is headed towards Last Son and Billy. Billy yells Shazam, but right before that, I guess Last Son was talking to Manowar and was like, get 3 cells ready. Mission a success. So then it cuts to Guimarães, which is a Manowar's prison base, so it's not Belle Reve, which makes me sad. And we see Colonel Steve Trevor get out of the helicopter. He's thinking to himself, like, because he's so close with Wonder Woman, that Amanda Waller wants him to be here so she can pretty much keep an eye on him. And he is greeted by Last Son. So as they're walking through the prison, we see Power Girl with no boot window, which kind of makes me sad. We see Billy, we see Mary, and we see Black Adam, so we know exactly what happened. So Last Son takes him to this room, and we see it's the office of Sage Steele, which, Steve Trevor and Sage Steele, there is no love lost between these two. And Sage Steele pretty much says, you are now underneath me, effective immediately. And Steve Trevor thinks to himself, the hell I am, that ain't happening.